All right, so let us take a moment to bid farewell to the Google Pixel 7a. But before we do that, if you guys could do me a solid, smash the like button. I would truly appreciate that, as well as turning on bell notifications, and in that way you guys don't miss a video upload or when I go live. On top of that, check the description below. Got some offers for you guys if you guys want to hook up with Google Fi. I got a promo code there. It'll work for you guys. It's 60 bucks when you sign up with Google Fi, so take advantage of that. I don't get anything out of it because I've maxed out on my Google Fi referral, but that doesn't mean you won't get anything, so take advantage. As well as if you guys are looking to hook up with US Mobile, I have a referral link there that lets them know that I sent you to them, so use that referral code. That would really help me out. I appreciate it. Let's get into today's video. As if you go to store.google.com, or if you're on Google Fi and you check the available phones for sale from Google Fi, you will no longer find the Pixel 7a as an option that you can pick up. Obviously the Pixel 9a just released. Everyone's getting their hands on theirs. I'm waiting to get mine. Should be here tomorrow. And so Google has this thing where they don't hold a phone 2 years after its release. And so the 7a, which is almost 2 years old technically, is no longer available. But it doesn't mean that you can't find it. There are a lot of third-party sellers that still have these things brand new, still sealed in the box, so you can grab yourself one. And then there's a couple of third-party stores that have them refurbished, so you can pick one up and take advantage. Now there are a couple of reasons why I would say it's okay to get the Pixel 7a in 2025, especially coming up on spring into summer. And that is, the phone is still very capable. It's getting the latest software, so you don't have to worry about it, because Google decided to extend the Pixel 6 series and 7 series, which this is included in that, to get 2 more official software updates, right? So instead of 3 years or 3 major software updates and 5 years of security patches, this is getting 5 major software updates and 5 years of security patches. So when you kind of think about it, you are covered with years of software update. The display is a good size, especially if you're somebody who's not into like superly large displays. So, watching content and, playing some light games and stuff like that, you would have no problems on here, reading posts on social media. When it comes to gaming, I wouldn't really use this for like heavy intense gaming, to be straight up with everybody. The Tensor G2 is just not that powerful of a chip for intensive games. Now if you're playing light games like Pokemon Go and Candy Crush and stuff like that, this will do just fine. It'll handle those games just fine. But like Genshin Impact and like Call of Duty Mobile and all those games, it'll run it in like the lowest settings, but I wouldn't expect it to like perform miracles like in the highest settings, highest refresh rate and all that. Yeah, you'll definitely find it flawed. On top of that, one of the biggest things that I love about the Pixel 7a is that it beefed up the cameras from the 6a. With the 6a having a 12.2 megapixel main shooter, this has a 64 megapixel main shooter. So yeah, your shots, your photos will be a lot more crispy. And if you're a content creator, you can use this to blog. You can record in 4K. It's 4K 30, but still, yeah, it can get the job done. But both the selfie and the main camera sensor both record in 4K. That's actually pretty nice. Now, when it comes to battery life, it's a decent battery life experience. I make it through an entire day on a single charge, so I have no problems with this, dying quickly or any of that sorts. It's pretty good. 5G connectivity is on point for the Tensor G2 and the type of modem that it has from Samsung. So, just for comparison's sake, on my Pixel 8a, I can pull a gig down in speed with Metro by T-Mobile service. And if I put that same service on my Pixel 7a, it's pulling down about 500 to 600 megabits per second. So not a gig in speeds down, like download, but still good enough, for social media and stuff like that. You don't really need those high speeds in order to use social media. I'm just saying. The only major caveat I've ever really had with the Pixel 7a is its audios, and I don't know if it's just my unit is defective or whatnot. If you know, you can comment in the comment section and let me know. But it's got a decent sounding speaker at full max volume, but the moment that I drop below 80% audio and it sounds so dim, it's just it's unbearable at times. That would be my only caveat with the Pixel 7a. But other than that, would I recommend it in 2025? I obviously would, especially if you can find this thing sub 150 bucks. I've seen some places where they're like $149.99. So you can get some pretty good deals on refurbished or even brand new in the box. You'll probably find it for about 175 to 200 bucks at max. I still see some people trying to price gouge out there. Y'all know who you are. Trying to charge 350 bucks for the phone. Shame on you. But anyways, you can still find these in several good places and get your hands on one if you really wanted to get your hands on one. So I'd say definitely do your research and look around.